Okay, so now that we have our palettes prepared, so here, we also have our colored art prepared, or the art layer, color art layer prepared, and we are in the drawing view. Please make sure we are in the drawing view so you can see these things properly. Now it's time to color, or it's time to paint. And here is your paint tool. As you can see in the paint tool set, there are other tools there that we will explore later on. But aside from the paint tool that we will be using, I would also like you to turn on this. Apply to all frames, as we have used it in our previous lesson. So it is obvious that if we paint one portion, if the apply to all paint is turned on, this is just a review, you will see that it has been applied to all. Now, if there are some that are not, then you can just reapply it later. Next, there is also this unpaint tool. So the unpaint tool, you will just select that portion and it will be unpainted. Okay, so that is one of also the other tools that are inside your paint tool set that you will commonly use. So let's go back to the paint tool. So if you're going to paint, so first set your paint tool. Be sure you are in the drawing mode or view, and then be sure also that you are in the color art layer. Set the color that you need. Let's say I will color the whole body, this for now. And since I am coloring multiple frames, I can use this. Right? I can turn the apply to all frames on. Next, I can now zoom out. In applying the color paint, you can either click and all the closed portions will be applied with the paint that you have chosen or the color that you have chosen, or you can just draw a selection surrounding your drawing and then release. All of it has been painted. All of it, including here, including the other frames. Because remember, we have this turned on. Right? Now, let's say I want to go back here. I would like this time to paint this portion with the shadow color. So I will click this shadow color in the palette, and then I will again set it to paint, and then I will click. Now let's check if it has followed the other. Oops, it did not. So what do? I'll just go to the unpainted frame or keyframe, paint it again, check. Oops, this one got wrong. So I can go to body, paint it, and then this one is an empty space. So I would like that to be unpainted there. And then the shadow here, I'll go here and paint it there. So let me check if it is being followed in other frames. No, not. Reason for that is the location of the click could be it's not hitting the other portions there. Now this one, others got included, so I will turn this off for now. Turning it off, and then I will switch to correcting this one by one or frame by frame. So let me just correct it frame by frame so that they are properly colored. Let's say I want to color the droplets with also shadow color, right? Or I would just leave it with the body color. There, that's fine so far. So the body color is okay. But I would like these holes, the mouth, to have the color of the shadow. Oops, also this portion of the mouth. Let me zoom in now. This is part of a detail. There. As you can see, the color line art is clean because of the clean up lines that we have created earlier. So it's a lot easier to manage and color. Zooming out, saving it. There. It's fine with me. Looking at the leg, we have missed this one. Want it to be shadow. So that is how you color this. Let me color the eyes also. Going back to the front. Let's color that eye. So just coloring. If we will test, since this is within the same area, let's test and see. Let's undo that. It's been undone. Last two frames. Oops, sorry. And finally, the coloring is done. Let's go back. See, in the line art view, you will not be able to see the colors. In the color view, you will only be able to see the colors, but not the line art. So that's how separated it is in your drawing view. But if you turn on the view all button, you will see them both. The line art and the color art. Right there. I can turn this. I can go back to the camera. In the camera, you can see them automatically because this is, as I've said, the preview of an image or a rendered animation video. That's the mode of the camera. When I play that, so slowly, scene has been built up, has been colored. Okay, so that's how you can do your coloring for your frame.